Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. The name is instantly recognizable to a large number of gamers. Just the name alone is enough to bring waves of nostalgia and fond memories. Released in late 2006, Twilight Princess became an instant classic and, in some opinions, the pinnacle of the entire 3D Zelda series. From the stunning world, to the NPCs, quests, and collectibles that fill it, to the immaculate music selection throughout the game, and the strides made with movement fluidity, it's no wonder this game did so well, and furthermore, continues to be so popular to this day. However, this game, of course, had its fair share of glitches. It must be stated that the first recorded run was performed by this name right here on the screen, with a final time of 5 hours, 26 minutes, and 1 second. But there isn't any footage, at least that I can find. So any thoughts or analyzation I may do would only be speculation. However, the next run can be analyzed much more thoroughly, as it has video footage. On March 19th, 2012, INGX24 achieved a time of 3 hours and 42 minutes flat. And even this early on in the speedrunning scene for the game, there were many tricks used throughout the run, such as gate clip, which is the act of placing a rock at the seam where these two gate doors meet, and side hopping towards the seam with a specific angle, and when done properly, the rock will push you into the gate. Now simply roll, again with a specific angle, and you'll bonk through to the other side. Shield and sword skip, where you lead the Bokoblin, or as the community has named him, Hugo, to the Twilight entrance, and using careful positioning as well as knowledge of how enemies and targets affect Link's movement, to jump completely over the trigger to talk to Midna, and into the trigger to enter the Twilight realm. LJA, or long jump attack, allows you to skip a multitude of different things, and as such is one of the most important glitches in this game. An LJA is a jump attack that gives Link greater horizontal speed than a standard jump attack. This is made possible because of the properties of Link's jump slash. When Link targets an enemy or faraway object such as the Gale Boomerang, while the enemy or object is over a void, or on higher ground than Link's current standing position, the game will modify the speed of the jump slash to allow Link to close the distance. Link's normal jump slash speed is 36, however, it can be increased to as much as 72 during an LJA. So it's a no-brainer as to why this trick is used so heavily in the game. Early Linearu. So for this one, it's sort of the same concept as gate clip, but you use Epona instead of a rock, lining her up properly, then using a side hop and a roll to get pushed through the gate. And even early Master Sword, which requires you to do yet another very carefully positioned jump attack to get to an out-of-bounds ledge. And once you're up there, you can navigate through the out-of-bounds collision to reach the Lost Woods early. Having the Master Sword this early also leads into a bunch more glitches and sequence breaks. Seeing all of these things used so early on kind of blew my mind a little bit. I never realized how much was discovered before the speedrunning community for this game started growing. But for Twilight Princess, there's two people that really stick out more than the others. Enter Adam. Skipping forward a couple years, we land on the date of January 30th, 2015, where Adam improved the record from where it was at the time, 3 hours, 6 minutes, and 4 seconds, to his time of 3 hours, 5 minutes, and 40 seconds. However, I'm going to focus a little bit more on his 2:59.05, which was set in 2015 on Halloween Day. It wasn't the first run to hit sub 3. That achievement goes to Rodner. But watching through this run is an experience. The start may have been a little rocky, but he pushed through and with skillful execution, persevered and achieved a sub 3 of his own. Being only the second person to ever do so. It was around this time that a Swedish runner named Demon comes into the story. Originally a Wind Waker speedrunner, Demon decided to switch things up a little bit, and began running Twilight Princess. First achieving a time of 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 39 seconds. Slowly over the span of just under a year, Demon took the world record with a time of 2 hours, 57 minutes, and 22 seconds. A time like this was a massive hurdle for anyone looking to obtain the world record. The world record set by Demon stayed firmly at the top for 8 full months. However, Adam was busy grinding. 8 months and 2 days later, on November 13th, 2016, Adam dropped the bombshell that was the 2:56:35. The first sub-257, a monumental achievement for Adam and a true barrier for anyone looking to oppose it. And as such, this record wouldn't be broken for over 2 years. Up to this point, there is a glitch I've neglected to mention, and I think now is a good time to explain it. The glitch in question is Back in Time. Back in Time is activated by voiding out in any way, and resetting the game on a specific frame. The result is being able to play on the title screen. This is what's known as a dummy file, and is what is used for the opening cutscene sequences, since they're rendered in real time. Now jumping into the void again will disable the title screen prompts, allowing you to save the game. The dummy file acts mostly like a brand new save, but there are a few things that are different. The file remains the same game time as the previous game that did the Back in Time glitch. Link and Epona's names are set to the default names regardless of what they were in the previous game. Saving and reloading the file, Link will start off in Farron Springs, which is where the first in-game cutscene takes place. Link is already equipped with full hero's clothes, the Orden Sword, and Hylian Shield. But the Sword and Shield are not in the inventory. Because of this, it's impossible to obtain the Orden Sword normally, and thus the game cannot be beaten without the Sword and Shield skip. Epona is considered to have already been tamed in Kakariko, and will not be taken away when Iliad is captured. Because of this, you can go to Bo's house on days 2 and 3 and get the Iron Boots early. However, if you do get the Iron Boots early, the trigger for the first King Bulblin fight will be activated, even in Twilight. Fortunately, you can easily walk around the trigger. Also, if you don't save before beating King Bulblin, the game will overwrite the current save warp location with Kakariko Village. So now that that explanation is out of the way, we can shift our focus back to Adam. As I mentioned previously, the record wouldn't be broken for 2 years, but Adam had shifted focus during this time to a different category, no save quit, which forbids returning to the title screen in any way, which in turn bans the use of the Back in Time glitch we just discussed. However, this break from traditional any percent ended up culminating in Adam having a new drive to lower the world record, because on October 16th, 2018, he would lower the time down to 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 33 seconds. A 2-second time save, but a time save nonetheless. And just 4 days after this, he would lower the time again by 34 seconds. And just 6 days after this, it would be lowered again, this time by a runner from Norway named Zaf, who lowered the time down to an astonishing 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 23 seconds. 1 short month later, in December of 2018, Adam came back again, with a time of 2:54:49. Unfortunately, this would be Adam's last world record time to date as of the making of this video, having moved on to no save quit and 100%. And his world record ended up being taken on January 3rd of 2019 by an American runner known as Chaotic Ace, achieving a time of 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 41 seconds, only 8 seconds faster than Adam. But this is where our second runner comes into prominence, and improves the world record like no one has ever seen before. Enter Demon. Through hard work and phenomenal gameplay, Demon was able to lower the world record by 3 seconds in only 25 days, and then 2 months later by another 27 seconds, down to 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 11 seconds. where the record would stand for another year and 2 months. Being satisfied with the time, Demon shifted his attention back to other games for the time being. However, when a record is set, it must be broken. And broken it was. On June 8th, 2020, a German runner by the name of KEJS came along and improved the time by a further 2 seconds. In the span of 2 full years, only one new world record was set. And it was in mid-March of 2021 when someone finally broke the silence. An American runner by the name of Nimzo. However, our friend Demon wasn't just sitting on his hands the whole time, he was on the grind. Only a month after Nimzo broke the record, Demon came back stronger than ever with a 2:53.28. And another month after that, improved his time by almost a full minute. However, Nimzo wasn't going to be left in the dust, and 6 days after Demon improved the time to 2:52.38, Nimzo fired back with a 2:52.29. The two of them were truly pushing the limits of what was possible in this game. When suddenly a new runner emerged only 20 days later. A French runner by the name of Marco achieved a time of 2 hours, 52 minutes, and 24 seconds. Our old pal Demon had taken another hiatus to focus on other games again. But when he came back this time, it was with a fire in his soul. After 5 long months of Marco being at the top of the leaderboard, Demon finally broke the silence with a feat that few people are even capable of. Not only did he break the world record again, but in the span of just a month, he lowered the time by over a full minute, culminating in a final time of 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 6 seconds, just 2 days before Christmas of 2021. A truly mind-blowing time for those who have played the game firsthand and know how long it takes for the average person. And so the sheer skill of Demon as a speedrunner is inspiring. So please, I encourage you to follow Demon on Twitch and support him however you can.
Oh, this is this is hilarious, actually. Okay, that's just hilarious. Thank you, Zelda, for getting me the best RNG that I've ever had on Zelda to save this run. Truly is a Christmas miracle.
The world record that Demon set stood for another 10 months, until an American runner by the name of Bewildebeest lowered it by 13 seconds to 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 53 seconds. And about 5 months later, on March 15th, 2023, an American runner named Mr. Alberto 23 came in and lowered it by another 44 seconds. And that's where the record stands today, 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 9 seconds. So very close to the sub 2 hour 50 minute mark. And with it being so close, as well as there being so many immensely talented runners, it's only a matter of time until someone hits the sub 250. I know I'm very excited to see it, and I hope you are too. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the change in format, let me know in the comments, and if you liked the video, then consider subscribing to support the channel and stay updated with my new videos. And if you want to support me further, I have a Patreon. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, thanks for watching.